from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong. We're the best.
Welcome back, and of course it's time again. The segment every Saturday morning is Dale's under 18 segment. Here's Dale.
Thank you, Dick. That's very nice. Bannockburn went home to Inverleigh on the weekend in another close contest. Bannockburn 7-11-53 defeated Inverleigh 7-6-48. Howling was the main goal kicker for Bannockburn with 2, and their better players out there, Bath, Arkley, Zonneveld and Cross. And for Inverleigh, Lockie Perrott kicked 2. Best players there, Cations B, Brumby, Manganelli and Ames. North Geelong, they travelled to East Geelong. No, they were at home, weren't they? At Keith Barclay Oval.
Correct.
They kicked 25-21, 171 to defeat East. 2 goals straight, 12 behind. Miller with 13, and I think from all reports that'll be about 60 for the year so far. So well done to that young bloke up there. Martinu, Podner and Gaspar, all 2. Better players, Ray, Joes, Miller and Podner. And for the East Geelong side, Hare and Thompson were their goal kickers, better players for them. Carpentier, Cotwick and Lovett. Thompson Tigers took on the Belmont Lions, and Tommy Tigers over the top. Cogsy said the coach made the moves that won him the game. Jeremy Babb, so well done, Jeremy. 11-12-78 to defeat the Belmont Lions, 6-15-51. Gardner with 3, but he probably Timmy kicked 3 in the afternoon anyway. Finlay, Wallace, Randall and Pavlovic kicked 2. Better players, Klink, not Colonel.
No.
I knew you were coming with that.
No.
Gardner, Randall and Pavlovic. And for the Belmont Lions, Patterson, their main goal kicker with 2. Best players, Pike, Dickinson, McCoach and Beath. And the final game, the Corio Devils took on Winchelsea out of the Gun Club. 9-11-65. Corio, they defeated Winchelsea 7-13-55. Goal kickers for Corio, A. Taylor with 4 and D. Taylor with 2. Better players there, Short, Smith, A. Taylor and McCulloch. And for the home side, Winchelsea, Sawney got 3 and Harrison 2. Better players, Lindsay, Harrison, Kelly and Hart. And the ladder at this stage will see North Geelong, I believe, undefeated on top. Inverleigh will be second. I think Werribee third. There we are. Bannockburn 4th. And then the Belmont Lions and Corio 5th. Equal 5th with Thompson all on 12 points, East Geelong on 8 and Winchelsea on 4. So top 4 sides have cleared away a little bit up there, but as I said, the bottom 4 or 5 clubs there, it's good to see that they've actually got kids running around. So I think that needs to be a focus for the league going forward. As I said, I'm not too sure what's going to happen in 2 or 3 years, Dick, if it doesn't.
Well, it's all shaping up. Hopefully this Saturday could be a good game between the Inverleigh Hawks and the North Geelong Magpies.
Yeah, look, I think it's going to be a great game of football out there. Both sides have got some good young kids in both sides, and it'll be a great quick game of football. So if you're not doing anything, that'll be a great start to a day, and then go out and watch the game, the 94.7 match of the day, Inverleigh versus North Geelong in the afternoon.
Okay, now, as I said before, we've got a very special guest on the show this morning, and he is the captain of the Inverleigh Hawks. No relation to Cameron Ling, but it's Brent Ling. He says he has a brother called Cameron, which is unbelievable. He's blonde, so we won't go into that either. But welcome again, Brent, and tell us a little bit about the Brent Ling story and how you got to Inverleigh Footy Club.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Just again, I've been out there for the last 4 years, and my connection would have been Shane Stone, the coach. Yeah, and I've been enjoying it ever since.
And you started with the Lara Footy Club. Is that where you started most of your footy? Yep.
Yeah, I played 146 games out there, reserves, mainly in seniors, and I even had a stint at Newcombe Power there just before their finals.
Okay, and what was the attraction to go out to Inverleigh? Obviously, it's just out a bit like any kids, a long way out of town when it comes to cold winter nights, the training track and that sort of thing. What was the big attraction out there?
Very true, cold winter nights, especially on Tuesday night just gone. I think with Shane's a very good talker, and I've been able to be coached under him at Lara as well. So that was probably the biggest main attraction for me. And they're a good family club, something that, attracted me to there.
Nothing like country hospitality, Dick. But Lingy, you enjoy the interleague side of things. You a big part of it in the last couple of years since I've been involved in it. And a lot of the Inverleigh boys actually were in that squad, and probably Lockie Hill was one that did miss out. But we speak about this regularly. What's your belief in relation to players making themselves available? Do you think it should be something that's voluntary, or should the league go out and pick the best players available to do that?
Well, it's really an honour to go out there and play the highest level of football that you can possibly play. The other benefit is, you get to meet a whole heap of blokes that you're not normally going to meet. But yeah, no, I believe that it's absolutely awesome, and that's why I've set myself, especially this year, to go again and try and make the side. As I was saying, it's an honour.
Go back to the game on Saturday. I looked at the results at three-quarter time, and your second halves of football for Inverleigh have been probably better than your first half, and that would be fair to say, and expected you to get over the top of Bannockburn. What was the difference this week compared to maybe other weeks in that game?
I guess we didn't play as good as football as what we'd like. As Shane has said in the past, with a young side, consistency is going to be the biggest thing. Yeah, we just didn't play good football on the day, and Bannockburn obviously were better.
So with, you said the young players, obviously David Peel played in league and also Dean Muir, but there's some good young kids coming through in there.
Oh, for sure.
And the average age, I suppose the big thing for Inverleigh now is, are they going to be able to keep these kids back in that level of football, especially your higher profile players? Do you reckon that's going to be a problem, or these kids are homegrown and they do like to play with their mates, don't they?
They do like to play with their mates, which is a big bonus for Inverleigh Football Club. And without the juniors, I mean, realistically, you're not going to have a club.
And it's good to see that your kids, as I said, there's a good lot of talent in there under our inside Dick too, so there's a bit of a future out there for Inverleigh, don't worry about that.
Fantastic. What are the sponsorships like out at Inverleigh, being a little country town? Does the pub get behind the footy club, that sort of thing?
Pub's not open at the
Yeah,
moment,
the
Dick.
pub's
Pub's shut, is it? What happened there?
Oh, the roof fell in.
Gee, probably Inverleigh pub's not open anymore.
Not at the moment. I think it's under redevelopment.
There's an opportunity for the Inverleigh Footy Club to buy their own pub, mate.
That's dead right.
Way you go from there, just everything's going to be good. Anyone ever tell you look a little bit like another great hook, but you play the other end of the ground, though, the great Peter Hudson? I reckon you're just a little bit of a dead ringer for him. I suppose you don't remember Peter Hudson because you're only a young bloke.
No, I do remember it. I am, not a chance.
No one ever said anything like it at all. No one's going to call your hut over now, in other words.
No, I don't believe so. Not unless one of the boys or a few of the boys are watching this morning.
Do you enjoy playing on the back line? You've always been a back player?
I've always played there.
Yep.
I know nothing other than full back. If Shane's listening, I would like to play up forward, but his words are that while he's coach, not a chance in hell.
Unbelievable. He's a very strict man, and he's a good coach, isn't he? He's been around a while. He knows the tricks of the trade now.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all right. He didn't have to say absolutely brilliant. I mean, he's probably going to be watching anyway, but you'll still be playing on the back line come 5 o'clock tonight.
But if I didn't say that, well, then I wouldn't have got a chance up forward. So
Absolutely. Well, we're going to thanks a lot, Brenton, and please stick around for the rest of the show, and we'll talk about all the big games on this afternoon. But first of all, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we are going to talk about all the big action on this afternoon, including the 94.7 match of the day, which is out at the Inverleigh Oval against the North Geelong Magpies. Back after this.
Let's get into it all until the final siren.